Morning and welcome to the graduation ceremony for the 12 Whiskey Carpentry Masonry Specialist Course, Class 2432.
Strike hard, strike fast.
I'm Captain Philip Cutzinger, the Executive Officer for Charlie Company 169th Engineer Battalion, and your narrator for today's ceremony. Official party for today's ceremony consists of Captain John Montgomery, the Charlie Company Commander, Sergeant First Class Stephanie Smart, the Charlie Company Senior Drill Sergeant, Class 2432 Instructor Staff Sergeant Sean McHale, and 2nd Platoon's Drill Sergeant Morgan Ruggie. Please stand for the playing of the national anthem. Please be seated. Corps of Engineer Crest made its debut in June of 1986 when the Corps became part of the Army's regimental system. Crest represents all facets of the engineer mission. It includes the familiar castle, the colors of scarlet and white, and the word Essayons. The medieval castle symbolizes fortification and architecture. The scarlet background represents ties between the corps of artillery and engineers. White, the original color of the infantry during the Revolutionary War, represents the engineers' close ties with the infantry and their secondary mission to fight as infantry. Essayons, the Corps motto, translates to "Let us try." Engineers are known for their ingenuity and resourcefulness both on and off the battlefield. As a soldier in the Engineer Corps, you're challenged to remember the history of your Corps and strive to uphold over 200 years of tradition and honor. Your soldiers have been trained by the most professional and dedicated non-commissioned officers the Army has to offer, the drill sergeants of Charlie Company 169th Engineer Battalion. A drill sergeant is a symbol of excellence, an expert, and most importantly, the epitome of the Army as a profession. Wherever a drill sergeant goes, more is expected. Leading your soldiers today is 2nd Platoon Drill Sergeant Morgan Ruggie. We'll now recognize the graduating class and their accomplishments during advanced individual training. Today, these soldiers will first receive a certificate of completion for the Carpentry Masonry Specialist course and will be awarded the MOS of 12 Whiskey. This course is 7 weeks long with both classroom instruction and hands-on training. Soldiers are trained on construction mathematics, construction drawings and specifications, woodworking, tools and their uses, forming and reinforcing, concrete, masonry, floor framing, wall framing, stair construction, exterior finish, door and window installation, roof framing, and composition shingles. By the end of this course, your soldier has constructed a building of more than 100 square feet. After receiving their certificates, each soldier will have their newly earned branch insignia, an engineer castle, pinned on their collar. Next, the engineer regimental crest will be pinned on their chest. Both of these devices proudly display they are now part of the Corps of Engineers. Please hold your applause until the end. Graduates to be recognized are as follows.
On your feet. Right face.
Private Javar Williams will receive the Distinguished Honor Graduate Certificate for having a 96.79 GPA. Private Derek Hill will receive the Honor Graduate Certificate for having a 96.19 GPA. Private Noah Vergara will receive the Student Platoon Sergeant Certificate. Only soldiers displaying leadership, maturity, and responsibility are selected to be the Student Platoon Sergeant. Student Platoon Sergeant is the overseer of their platoon when cadre are not present. Private First Class Jaime Ramirez will receive the Class Leader Certificate, which is selected by the instructor of the class to represent leadership in the absence of cadre. He will also receive the Sapper Spirit Award for his spirit to corps, motivation, and dedication to the engineer mission. He'll receive an engineer regimental coin, a subscription to the Army Engineer magazine, and a 1-year membership to the Army Engineer Association. Private Brandon Stelly. Private Nicholas Stout. Private Ken Javier Williams.
Left, base.
Please join me in a round of applause for the Army's newest engineer soldiers.
Take seat.
At this time, Class 32 Instructor Staff Sergeant McHale will take the opportunity to impart some words of wisdom.
Good morning, everyone, distinguished guests, friends, family. I'm glad to welcome y'all to Gulfport, Mississippi. For some of y'all, it's not too far of a drive. For others that couldn't make it, hopefully get to see the video of you guys' accomplishments. Let me start off with those accomplishments. I slipped up the other day, right? Told y'all might be the best class I've ever had. All right. Air Force, don't stroke your ego too much, all right? But you guys are. Work ethic-wise, one of the most talented classes I've been privileged to work with. And I thank you for that. It's helped me develop as an instructor, soon to be senior instructor, and it's going to help me relay to this new class that I started 2 hours ago. Tragan? All right. I would like to say thank you for the Air Force for attending, the families that showed up. Your soldiers here are great. They're going to do great things in this world. All right. I'm proud to call y'all engineers. I would love to have y'all out in the force. Too bad none of y'all went active, right? All right. That's okay. Hopefully down the line, I'll catch up with y'all somewhere. And thank you, Sergeant Terry. You taught great knowledge to these soldiers right here. All right, essayons.
Thank you, Sergeant McHale. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the singing of the Engineer and Army songs.
In the castle on my collar, I've done my training for the team. You can call me an engineer soldier. The warrior spirit has been my dream. Excellence, whether in war or peace, we will bear our red and our white. Excellence, serve America and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers. Excellence, excellence. March along, sing a song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might. And the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won. And the army goes rolling along. Then it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence line strong. For it